Hey everybody, I am out in the bait shop taking inventory of our flake and our pigment and our powders, glow powders, highlight powders, color shift powders, everything, because we are getting ready to make a supply run to Michigan, and I want to make sure I stock up on stuff that we need, that we already use a bunch of, and B, I want to get some of the cool stuff we don't have yet to experiment with. But that's what I'm out here doing. And while I'm out here doing this, there's a box over here, right there. And it arrived last week. And I've known about it since January, but I didn't want to talk about it until I had the box in hand. So we're gonna talk about it now. But first, we gotta go back and talk about my goals for 2025, just real quickly. There is a goal that I had, and I can't remember off the top of my head if it made it into my goal video or not. But it was a goal for like the YouTube and fishing side of the goals, because if you remember, I broke my goals up in different like sections, and in that section, the fishing and YouTube, I had a goal to collaborate or partner with companies, professional partnerships, right? That, you know, as a professional in the fishing industry, I wanted to partner with companies, and I wanted to be very picky about who I partner with. Since I started doing fishing YouTube, which is probably since 6 years now. I don't remember when I first uploaded my first video, but I think that I have been filming myself fishing since 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. But since I first started uploading to YouTube, I have been approached by probably a dozen or two companies, brands you would recognize, companies you would recognize, reel manufacturers, lure companies, all sorts of different stuff, companies that do like a little bit of all of it. And I'm not going to mention any names, but I've turned every single one of them down. They were different offers, stuff like ProStaff, product for content, product for reviews. But, you know, the first reason I turned them all down is I did not feel like I could represent the brand. This would be a good example. I had an offer from a company pretty early on to be on their ProStaff, but I would have to pay a monthly fee, and I would get that money back in product every month, but I had to pay to be on ProStaff, and when you let that lapse, you would be dropped from the ProStaff, and I just didn't feel like that's how ProStaff should work. That didn't seem like a mutual relationship to me, or a mutually beneficial relationship to me. That seemed like I was buying product and you were like kind of trapping me into buying product, but I don't know. So I said no for those reasons, but the primary reason I said no was that I didn't want to represent those brands, or didn't feel like I could represent those brands. And in this example, they wanted to give me, like, I had to pay and I would get product, but they would give me reels. I knew already that I would not be pleased with the quality of the reels. And there was an exclusivity part of it where in my content I couldn't showcase or talk about or show other brands of reels, which would mean like my Daiwa reel. It's one of my favorites. My Daiwa Rivros 2500 reel. It's a spinning reel. It's my favorite spinning reel. I don't think that it's like in the $50 to $60 range. I don't think you can get a better spinning reel than that for $50 or $60. I could never show it to you all. You'd have to like tape over the logo and stuff to use it, because I would be exclusive with this other company. And I didn't want to do that. You know, our ProStaff program doesn't work like that at all. The guys on our ProStaff, That Fishing Noob in Southwest Indiana Outdoors, there's no exclusivity, there's no purchasing requirements. You know, they are not required to produce any certain number of pictures or content with our stuff. It is the only thing that we ask is that they if they are using our product in a video or show it in a picture, that they tag us and talk about us. That's it. And I think that fosters a great relationship. I mean, those guys have become my good friends now, as we've talked about fishing stuff, for so long. We're just friends now. But that professional relationship there, I feel like we get to support them by tagging them and sharing their content, and then they get to support us by talking about our product and what they like about it. And I feel like that's how programs should work, pretty much. So all that to say, I'm very picky. If Daiya were to approach me, I would probably do that. They make some of my favorite rods and reels. If Lew's were to approach me, I'd probably do that. I have several of their rods and reels. I think they're great. But there are other companies that if they were to approach me or have approached me, I would say no, because I don't want to represent something I don't like or think is good. I don't want to ever take a product and say, hey guys, you should like this, it's great, when I don't actually feel that way. So we don't ask people on our team, obviously, to do that. All that to say, I have a box here, and this is our first professional partnership. Let's take a look at it. Ta-da! I am officially a brand ambassador for Eco Fishing Shop. I purchased my Old Town Sportsman through Eco Fishing Shop last year, and it was a great experience. I'm just going to tell you about the experience. I think that's the best testament I can give to how this company treats its customers. They were having a big sale in July, I believe, and I was eyeballing a couple different kayaks, not just from them. I was looking other places too, but I kind of narrowed it down. I was either going to get this Old Town Sportsman. I have the Old Town Sportsman PDL, the 106. I was either going to get it, or I was going to get, I think, a Bonafide. I don't remember what the other one was, honestly, off the top of my head, but they didn't carry it. And I finally decided, okay, especially after talking to that fishing noob, I'm going to go with the Sportsman, the Old Town. And so I was looking at it, and I set up an account on Eco Fishing Shop, and I was looking at it a bunch over the day that after I decided I was going to purchase it. And they called me that late afternoon, hey, we saw that you were looking at this kayak, you put it in your cart, and we're considering it. We just want to know if you had any questions or there's anything we could do to help you. And it wasn't pushy, it wasn't salesman-y, it was very genuine. And so I talked to him. I was like, yeah, I've decided I'm gonna purchase this kayak, and I want to purchase it on this sale. My problem is I'm gonna be going out of town. I'm gonna be gone for about a week, and then I'm gonna come back for a week and a half, and I'm gonna be gone for another week. And the delivery window looks like it's gonna fall when I'm gonna be out of town. And so I think we spoke on the phone over the next couple days 3 times, as they made sure to set it up so that it would deliver when I would be there. We were gonna have a house sitter, but I just didn't want to leave it up to them to take this 10-foot kayak, unpack it, roll it around, check it for damages, and then safely put it in our garage for storage. I wanted to be there to do all of that. And so they worked with me, made sure it delivered when I was going to be home, or that it would deliver, and it did. That it would deliver when I was going to be home. They were very nice. They were never pushy. I have talked to pushy salesmen on the phone before, where you just want to pull your hair out and scream. Never pushy. I feel like at any point I could have said, well, I've changed my mind. And they were like, oh, all right, well, if you change your mind again, give us a call back. That was very much how it was. And so it was a great experience for me. It was easy. I felt like they had genuine interest in making sure that it worked out well for me. And it was just a really pleasant experience. In addition to that, it's I don't want to sound belittling, but it's a small business. You know, they're not Bass Pro, and they're not a giant nationwide chain. Like they have, it's real people. You know, when you call, you're not talking to a customer representative who's in a corporate office somewhere and doesn't really care about what's going on. You're talking to somebody at their brick and mortar who wants to make sure that you're taken care of. And that's how I felt every time I spoke to them and when emailing with them, and it was great. So back into last year sometime, That Fishing Noob told me, hey, they've announced their applications are open, but they close tonight. So if you are still interested, you need to jump on that. And he did as well. And so I was like, oh, all right. It was late, and I filled out the application as quickly as I could on my phone and submitted it. And honestly, I was like, well, they're not gonna pick me, but I'm gonna at least put in an application. And then into January, I get an email, hey, you're one of, I think it was 31 people selected to be a brand selected from this year. And so I'm a brand ambassador, and I think it's great. It's a excellent starting point for what I hope to develop as a continuing partnership with Eco Fishing, because the way they take care of me, I'm sure, is how they have taken care of customers for a long time. And yeah, it's a company that, looking at it, I am proud to represent on the water. So you're gonna see me wearing the gear. They sent nice stuff too. It's a nice hat. I was not expecting like a nice hat, and it is a nice hat. It's a nice hooded fishing shirt, good quality. So I was super excited about that. Also, we got these for the kayak. These are going to go on the kayak. When we're on the water, we'll be repping Eco Fishing. What does that mean for you all as viewers? Ads, lots of ads. No ads. What it means is, if you're interested in purchasing a kayak and you decide you're on a purchase from Eco Fishing Shop, which if they carry the kayak you're after, I would highly recommend it. It is a super simple process. It was very easy, and if there are complications like I had, they're there to talk to you on the phone and get it figured out. If you go to purchase and you subscribe to my channel and would like to support me, let them know that I sent you. When you're placing your order, if there's a line for referrals or a notes for the order, just put in, hey, decide to purchase this from you guys because the Dad Fish sent me. That will help build my partnership with them and show them that I have value as a team member. And there's like some commission there where I will get a little bit of a commission. It won't cost you any more, but I get a little bit of I don't remember what it was for the kayak, but I get benefit from you all purchasing through that. Second, when I do videos in the kayak or using gear that I have purchased from them, you will see links in the description that go there. Those will be affiliate links. I will get a commission from any of those purchases, and that just goes to support this channel, to make this channel bigger. The more I can support myself off of YouTube and the bait shop, the more I can spend time on YouTube and the bait shop, which means more cool baits and more time on the water. So it doesn't really change a whole lot for you all, except give you the opportunity to support me more if you want to. And that's really it. I'll probably talk about them more as I go through videos. Next time I get the kayak out on the water, which hopefully will be soon, I'm going to be getting it out of the garage, cleaned up, get a protective spray on it, get my stickers on it, and get it set up soon, because we are about to hit March and the weather's going to warm up and it's going to be glorious. I'll be talking about them. I'm not going to be bashful about telling people in every video I'm in the kayak, hey, if you are interested in kayak fishing, if you need a good kayak, this is the place to go. And that's because they've taken care of me, and I feel like they're a great company to represent. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. There shouldn't really be any changes for you all. No ads, outside of me just blabbing about it when I'm on the kayak. You like the Old Town Sportsman? Here's where you can go. I'll drop a link. You can go pick it up. And sometimes you might just have the links and I don't even talk about it. But yeah, I'm excited. It is definitely a step ahead for the channel and a step ahead for me as an angler. And I'm pretty stoked about it. But yeah, you'll see me wearing the stuff too. And you'll see the stickers. I think I have a sticker too somewhere to put on my car. Just like it was in it came with the kayak, just like a little round like eco fishing sticker. I have another. Oh yeah, got this one too. This one came with the kayak. Is it the same size? Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. I don't know what I'll do with that one yet. Figure out a place to put that. Maybe I'll put that one on the car. But that one will go on these will go on the kayak. That's it. I'm just at the point where I'm going to start rambling, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm excited. I hope you all are excited, and don't think I'm just a sellout or anything. Because it's cool. It is cool to work with a brand that I like. Because like I said earlier, I think, if Daiwa approached me, I would work with Daiwa because I really like their product, I really like their company, and that's how I feel about Eco Fishing Shop. So yeah, that's it. There's not really going to be any change for you all, except hopefully more content coming. And yeah, as the weather warms up, we're going to get after it. So that's it. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go finish my inventory so that a few days from now when we get on our supply run, I can bring back all sorts of lovely colors and stuff to make brand new baits for all of you to see. We are getting ready to get the production night series rolling again. I think I just posted, this is going to come out on a Wednesday. The previous Sunday we'll have posted the last production night video that I have in the pipe, which means the next Sunday, which that's our release schedule, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, and so on. The next Sunday will probably be a fishing video, and then the next Wednesday will be a fishing video, and hopefully at that point I'll have another production video ready, and we will get right back into the flow of making lots of baits. Bonus, we will have some very cool shop upgrades coming. So make sure you're subscribed, notifications on, because you do not want to miss out on the changes coming to the shop. It's pretty sick. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time.